Hello guys, welcome to this channel where I'll be mostly doing manual talks and Roblox plays. I might play other games, but it just depends. I've always wanted to open a YouTube channel. However, I've actually never had the courage to because I tried to start, but then I wanted to do a gaming channel. Then I went on YouTube, got discouraged because there's like 1,000 people doing the same thing I'm trying to do. Which is kind of discouraging, especially when you see so many people have actually already succeeded in doing that. So it's kind of like a fear of accomplishing one of your dreams, which I've always wanted to do it. So I was like, you know what? Um, this game just came out, kinda. It just got reworked. It was out before. I played it before it got reworked. So obviously this is MURIM Cultivation. It just got re-released basically. A lot of things got reworked. The bosses got reworked. You can do finishes on boss now. um a lot of it, this game, a lot of things that you knew before or actually um not there anymore. Obviously if you're new to the game, this video will actually help you with your progression. Obviously if you're into manhwa like I am, or into anime and all that stuff, then you know the road to immortality is a treacherous, slow, and lonely one. However, you don't have to be. People in actually this community are actually really friendly. 90%, 98% of the times, I've met a couple people who are just pretty annoying. But beside that, like the 98% of the time, people in here are really friendly. They will actually help you out, drop stuff for you. Like this spear, for example, I was farming the heavenly boss, which if you press T, which is your key sense, you can actually see the heavenly boss up there. I was fighting him and I was trying to get the spear, and somebody just dropped me the spear and heavenly pierce, which is the skill. But yeah, so to start this video, I would say if you just hopped into Morim, do the tutorial because it will give you reward. It gives you pills that are gonna tremendously help you cultivate. It's gonna boost your cultivation when you start. During the tutorial, there's gonna be a part where so click your progression slow. So they're gonna ask you stuff to click OK or da 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 da. There's gonna be a box and then that's gonna have text and it's gonna say click OK. So when you pass through the, pretty sure it's after you do the fighting the little dummy that's in there. Um, you go through a room and there's gonna be I'm pretty sure it's either it's the alchemy spot or it's gonna be the cultivation spot. So if you have a box that says click OK and then you get to the cultivation spot, then I would stand there a while. Now, like not for long, but I would stand there for like a little minute because it's a times it's basically a times 10 zone, which when you get out of there, the earliest you get is a times 2 zone. Um, so I would use that as much as the game allows you to. So to actually progress way faster than the game was actually intended to in the little beginning. Obviously, I can show you the zones. There's the times 2 zone, then there's a times 5 zone, then there's times 10, times 25, and then there's like times 50. Obviously, I'm gonna show you where they're all at on the map. However, this is actually the representation of the map right here. There's a times 2. Pretty sure we face. This is the direction we're facing right now. So there's a times 2 zone which is right outside over there. Key sense, you press T and you can see it. So obviously times 2 is right there, just like it says. Right next to the heavenly is the times 10. Um, and from the times 2, if you just follow the road, you can just see the times 5. It's basically gonna be a little temple. That's gonna be your times 5. And then is your times 10. So you have to get to a couple realm before you get to the times 10. However, the game in the tutorial actually lets you use the times 10 way earlier than the game actually intended you to use it. So I would actually try to take a little bit of advantage of that before you get out of the tutorial, before you click OK, so you don't lose out that chance. However, I would not stand there for long because obviously you're trying to enjoy the game. So I would try to get out. like I was saying, the community in this game is really friendly. A lot of people just drop you stuff. Um, Obviously, it's not charity. You can't just go around asking people for stuff. But I've been lucky. I was farming for pills, and people just dropped me. They just dropped me the herbs and stuff. So that was pretty friendly. So when you get in, the first thing I'll do, obviously after you actually take advantage of the time spent you get, is I would come out and I would cultivate um until you make it to like approximately maybe key liquidation. I'm pretty sure it should be strong enough. Then I'll start farming for the crystals. So this game has different type of crystals. So you have your low level crystals, which spawns over here, the bandits. You kill these bandits. There's basically about there's 4 bandits and 1 boss. Please stop trying to fight me. Please stop trying to fight me. So there's 4 bandits and 1 boss. They all drop you low level crystals. The boss drops you like pretty sure about 3. The little one drops you 2 or 1 most of the times. The boss drops you a sword. One of the mobs, this one right here, drops you a hairpin accessory. Um, which obviously it kind of gives you a little boost in what you're actually doing. So I would try to get it if you really want an accessory. I did not farm for it because I did not really go for it, but it's a really good accessory to have. It gives you key boost, so I would definitely try to get it. It's a really good accessory to have. Then you would farm the boss. He drops you his battle axe, which would increase your attack power. So it's also a good thing to have. I'm pretty sure they also drop you the sword, so that's also another good thing to have. So yeah, you'd farm this dude until you get a good amount of low level crystals. So to max your body cultivation out, which I would show you, which is your body cultivation right here. Um, every time you have a quest right here, that's gonna tell you the requirements. Every time you actually accomplish what's on the quest, you would basically the quest would disappear, and you would basically go over here, hit breakthrough, then you would break through, then your quest would basically appear again and tell you what to do. Obviously, the different body cultivations give you different stuff. They give you key boost at some point. It gives you health boost and damage boost. The higher the body cultivation is, so it's highly recommended because it's gonna help you get the other crystals better. That's why I said I would cultivate till key liquidation until you don't have to go that far to farm these dudes. Oh, so this right here is an event that spawns around the map. It spawns in so far based on what I've seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. It spawns in about 4 locations based on what I've seen. So when you see it, all you do is you break the cage and you press G to grab her, and then you would just bring her to that spot, right? It gives you silver, but what you really want from this, and it gives you is pills. It gives you demonic pills. It gives you heavenly pills. It gives you golden pills, and it gives you beast key pills. Basically, those pills basically boost the amount of key you gain from cultivating. Obviously, if somebody hits you while you're carrying them, then they kill him. Then basically, they would get the reward for killing her, and you would not get anything. However, I've been playing this game since it got re-released, and nobody really ever kills you as soon as you pick her up. So I would also try to do the same. Be, I guess, gamemanship. I don't try to be. Oh, I got 2 pills. That's actually pretty interesting. So just try not to do it too. It's kind of a thing in this game for now. Nobody really kills you when you're transporting them, so you just also, if you're the first one to spot her, then you get the reward for it, and that's a pretty good thing in a community that I actually like. So you would farm these guys until you get low level crystals. You don't have to farm all of them at once. You can always stop because they're not gonna ask you for all of them at once. Oof, I had to sneeze, it went away. Obviously, as I can tell you, they're gonna ask you for them differently. So you would farm for them differently. Um, right now I need the divine beast narrow, which is way later on in the game. So they was gonna ask you for like low level crystals, then intermediate crystals, then advanced crystals, then supreme level crystals. In the beginning game, they're only gonna ask you for like low level crystals and intermediate level crystals. So you would farm low level crystals about right here. Obviously after you're done with like low level crystals, if you press T, obviously it's your key vision. It shows you what stuff's around the map. So if you're ever lost, just press T and it's gonna show you what's basically happening. Mine is really clear. Sometimes I do it and it's like really dark and I can't see. But yeah, so the treelings are like really, if you were gonna like farm a lot of people, I would farm treelings. I spend a lot of times farming the treelings and I should have farmed them more. Um, if I knew what I know now, I would farm the treelings more. So the treelings, they have a chance of basically, you can see them because their eyes be glowing from afar, as you can see. They have a chance of dropping you basically ingredients for alchemy, which are the cinnamons, the wolfberry, ginseng, and these things, right? They drop you from 1 to 1,000 years of these herbs. The 1,000 years of these herbs, which is basically if you collect 1,000 year cinnamon, 1,000 year wolfberry, 1,000 year ginseng. So the four of these herbs, basically, if you collect four of them, I'm pretty sure I'm missing one. There should be another one. Um, can't remember from the top of my head what it is, but it's basically four of these herbs. And if you collect all four of them, yes, the lotus flower. I do not have one right now. But oh, it's right there actually. Really just they're actually right there, all in order actually. So 1,000 years of this, 1,000 years of that, this and that. When you go do alchemy and you put them together, basically, um, they will give you a millennial pill, which was gonna give you a times 30 for 3,000 seconds. Which, if my internal math is correct, that's about an hour or 50 minutes worth of actually plus 30 times key multiplier. So those are good things to actually have because cultivation in this game, as you progress, becomes really slow and sluggish. Um, so yeah, so I would progress till I get to like liquidation. Then I would farm these guys for the herbs, and obviously they also drop you the intermediate crystals, which you're gonna need them anyway. You're gonna need about 1,200 of them for body cultivation anyway to get them if you're trying to get the max at some point. Um, I hate dropping in the water because it's always so hard to get back out of the water. I hate jumping in there. Obviously, please get on top. I think that no mistake. But yeah, I think there's an easier walk. I think I hate dropping in the water. It's so hard to get out. But obviously, like I was saying, they will drop you intermediate crystals, obviously. So I would farm them a lot because you're gonna need a lot of the intermediate crystals. So after you fight the bandits, you go straight to the treelings because they drop you good stuff. So if they're not dropping you intermediate crystals or dropping your herbs anyway, you can use the herbs to actually go to the alchemy table, which is right there. I'm gonna show you what to get the stones first before I show you about the alchemy. Over here is obviously if you follow this bold guy here, not this one. This one's the giants, and they're strong. So I would go to the dwarves after you're actually strong enough. After you fight the bandits and you get the battle axe. You can come here and try to fight these guys. I would not fight them until you can actually just like one shot them, because I tried to get their parry down and they they're hard to parry. I obviously can one shot them. Yeah, they're kind of like tricky to parry, so I don't like fighting them. But yeah, I'm trying to get the parry down, but that's what I do for like a lot of the mobs and a lot of the boss. I try to get the parrying down. So obviously, when you just started, they'll beat you up and you'll have a hard time. But then you'll get the parry down like that basically. So you just be able to like parry them. Some of the moves you obviously can't parry. Because you won't see them coming. But yeah, so after just like I did, Get hit a couple times, then you get the parry rhythm down, then you know the parry rhythm, and then you basically fight them all the time. And then they drop the advanced crystals. You need about 400 of those to hit max. Um, the boss, there's also a boss over there. On top of that hill, the one I was fighting was just a minion. There's another one next to him. That's like the boss. He drops you race manual and aptitude manuals at like 2.5% drop. He also drops you gold bars at a 2% drop rate. Those gold bars, you can use them to craft the golden pills, which are really good pills to have. The golden pills give you about 18 times key boost for like 1,500 seconds, um, which is really good, right? Because you're getting that key boost for like that, and I'm pretty sure if I do my internal math is correct, that's about 25 minutes, 24, 23. My parents always taught me to stick with the first one. So 25 minutes. If I'm wrong, well, I'm wrong. But I shouldn't be wrong by a lot. So 25 minutes of um 18 times key gain, and that's like there's a lot of couple other pills. Um, the quest around the map, like I told you, there's that lady quest you can pick. You break her cage. It has 500k HP. So if you're hitting it and you see it's not breaking, it's probably because you're not doing as much damage to it as you want to. You can just keep at it. However, if you really just started, you're probably not doing a lot of damage. If you're doing 1,000 damage per hit, then you're gonna have to hit the cage about um 500 times before you can actually break the cage and save who's inside, right? It also spawns right here, right in front of the Flame Empress. Um, it also spawns in this corner right here. I would not go next to Flame Empress. She's going to one shot you. Um, then it also spawns over here on one of these islands. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. Oh, yep, this right there. So it also spawns about right. Oh my God, why am I going under the island? But yeah, it also spawns about right here. Like I was saying, you'll know how much damage you hit because every time you hit the cage, it'll tell you. So that's a good way to know that you're doing. Like I do about 159k damage per hit ish. Um, but yeah, you would press G to pick her up or pick him up, and then you would basically bring them to the location. People don't really kill you. It's a good thing. I like it like that. Pause. People just they just let you do the quest. If you're the first one to him or her up, then they just let you finish the quest, right? Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. That giant will one shot you. He has a move where he just jumps in the sky and he just follows you. You can see him, his shadow just following in the sky until he drops. Our as soon as you pick him, her up, you will bring set individual to the location shown on the map, and they will give you a lot of silver, which so far all I see that you can use silver for is to buy food, which restore your HP. But the reason like it's really recommended to do this is because early game, this is one of the only ways beside farming for the materials that you get, that you can get pills from. They drop you late level pills really easily. I've gotten about like 3 pills from them. So you can press E to carry your box, and then you would hold F to open the box. I've gotten 2 great pills from them. Sometimes I don't get anything. Nope. Just like I was saying, you get 2 pills. Heavenly pill and demonic pills, which those are really great pills to have, right? Because they all gives you key multipliers for a good amount of times. So obviously the heavenly pill gives you about 15 times key boost for 1,000 seconds, and the demonic pill gives you 35 times key boost for 1,000 seconds. So that's about I just got the heavenly pill and the the demonic pill, which is like the 35 plus that's about like 53. I might be no, I thought it was 18. It gives you 15 and 35, so that's about 50 actual time key boost. that you get from them pills. They do stack up. They do stack up. So if you keep adding them together, they will stack up, right? So you're getting, so if you, the ones that, the two, I just got the heavenly pill and the demonic pill. One's 15 times, the other's 35. Add them up, so you'll get a times 50. You'll see how much your mid supply is by over there. They also stack with the zones. So you pop both of them, you get 50, plus if the zone is like 5, you'd get a 55 times key boost, basically, for 1,000 seconds, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is about 16.5 minutes. Um, Water reflection, which is a really great add to this game. So yeah, so key pills are really great things to have. So if you can, I would definitely farm them. Um, Farm that mission until I can actually get good enough pills so I can cultivate faster. It also spawns if you go towards the giant, you hit the wall and you run against it. She also spawns right here. I do not know from the top of my head the spawn time for her, but I've done her mission about like 2 to 3 times back to back before. Um, so I would just bring her, him, whatever over there, and then out. Look, it's like I was saying. I don't know the spawn time, but it's pretty fast because it's already right there again. So it spawns in one of these locations, and you basically hit the cage and you grab the individual and bring them exactly where they need to go. So basically, you'd farm them. The heavenly master, which is the white hair over there, drops you the supreme crystals and the heavenly gourd. You need those at some point to level up your body cultivation. You need approximately 12 supreme crystals to level up your body to max. And I'm pretty sure you need approximately two heavenly gourds to max your body. And you're also gonna need beast beast marrow, pretty sure that's what it's called. I might be wrong. Um oh, wrong button. Yes, divine beast marrow. So you need about 2 of those, and you're gonna need Um, the Beast Arrow, based on my understanding, only drops from Clementine, which is the forest boss. She's tanky as hell, she's strong as hell. So until you're actually a good cultivation level, I would not worry about it. So I would try to farm your body cultivation until you get to the point where it asks you for heavenly gourd, right? So which is basically where I'm at right now, right? So as soon as you get the soul refinement mission and they ask you for like the heavenly gourd, I would just stop because it's gonna be really hard for you to get beast now. So at this point, I would solely focus on cultivation. The herbs that you get from fighting the treelings, the ones that drop you the intermediate crystals. I know a lot of people say, hey, it's better if you make pills with them. In my opinion, which if I knew better, that's what I should have done. However, I ended up making the mistake of actually just making pills with them and using them, is to consume them. So if you're in an open area, you can basically consume the herbs that you get, basically. So they'll give you a tutorial. There's a mini game. You basically do the mini game, which is you click the white glowing balls that are coming out of your character, and it gives you cultivation mastery, right? So your cultivation mastery goes up, and when it gets to 100, you cultivate really faster than you would usually do. Instead of using them, and there's a chance your pills might fail. That's like if you're using the 1,000 ones to make the pills and they fails, you basically lost about 6% of mastery. However, if you fail the little mini game, that's also this. So it's kind of hit or miss. Um, you could fail one herb, or you could use three and fail all three, right? So as you can see, somebody right here is doing the carry the person quest. Um, Nobody really ever fights them. You know, if you see somebody carrying the person, just let them be. Nobody really fights you if you're carrying them. It's easy to make. It's easy way for beginners to actually make pills to cultivate faster. It also gives you silver, but I don't really see a really good use for silver anyway. So yeah, so that's basically like what you do. So take advantage of the tutorial. Use that timestamp key until like you get tired of it and you don't want to do it anymore. The game might stop you at some point. Finish the tutorial, then cultivate to key liquidation, or until you get a little bit close to that. You go fight the bandits, so you can get maybe that accessory because it gives you key boost, and then you fight them to get low level crystals. After that, you would fight the treelings right there, which they drop you intermediate crystals and they drop you herbs, which you can consume to boost your key cultivation mastery. That would also boost your cultivation speed. Um, After that, you would fight the dwarves, which also drop your accessory and they drop you clothing. They also drop your race and aptitude manuals that would help you spend for your race, spend for your aptitude, help you get better race and aptitude. Um, they also drop you the gold bar, which you can use. I almost forgot to show you the alchemy. So when you're doing alchemy, I do not think that I have enough herbs to actually do it, but you can either hit RNG, which the game will do a percentage, and oh, I actually have it right here, so I can actually show y'all what I mean, right? So you can basically craft it, and the game mode is basically WSD. You try to catch the herbs, and since you're doing it with a um since you're doing it with a low level pills, it's pretty fast. RNG just kind of like the game just does the mini game for you, and there's a chance of it might fail, there's a chance of you failing. If I'm doing high level pills, I just RNG it. I don't i don't think I trust myself to, yep, like I said, I don't think I trust myself to, just like that I just failed. I don't think I trust myself to actually catch everything, so um I just orange it. However, if you're really, you're good at that, you can just catch them and do your thing, just like go for it. R&D is a percentage of it you might fail. Doing it yourself, there's a chance you might fail. So yeah, just do what makes you feel great, right? When you get to a higher realm, fight the boss. Just as soon as I got the soul formation, I just fought the boss. So um what I forgot to talk about is enlightenment, which is another thing that's gonna help you cultivate really fast. Enlightenment, right? So if you fight somebody whose realm is higher than yours, you get enlightened. Let me see if I remember his parrying. Okay, let's see. Parry, hit. Yep. So basically, when you fight somebody whose cultivation is like way higher than you, and you win, I think you have to do 50% or more. You get enlightened. Oops, nope. Please don't. You get enlightened basically. Oh my God, he's gonna get me. You get enlightened basically, which it gives you enlightenment and mastery for your next. She's gonna kill me. I know for sure. It gives you basically. Oh, yep, I know it. It gives you enlightenment for your next minor realm. I know. I don't know how I'm still alive. That's really the biggest miracle of this game. Yep, I'm dead now. I thought I could make it. 17% is, oh my God, crazy. But yeah, as you can see, I actually practiced the parrying until I got the rhythm down. It took me a lot of getting one-shotted until I figured it out. But I kind of figured it out. Obviously, she has the heavenly pierce move, which she kind of throws out of nowhere at you, which you can parry. But my timing is really bad, so I always get hit by it, and it sings me flying, and it kind of knocks me out of rhythm. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually beat her. That would be really make me really look really bad if I did not beat her on camera. So I will obviously try to put that individual in his place in the camera, obviously. So I can show you. Oh my, please don't, please don't. Obviously you would fight that individual, and yep, some people will come help. But if you do about, oh my god, don't, don't, don't touch him. If you do about 50% or more to somebody whose realm is like really higher than yours, then it gives you enlightenment. If I actually beat her this time, I can actually. Oh my god, that's so much damage to me. Um. Oh my god, I'm about to die. But yeah, basically, if you do a lot about 50% or more damage, somebody of higher realm, then basically you get enlightened, and it gives you percentage towards your your next round. Oh, here you go. Know your place. How dare you? Anyway, so obviously I'm about to show you. It's gonna pop up on the screen. Um, enlightenment. So I had no key on this bar, but enlightenment basically gives you a percentage, right? So when you fight that person, you can either carry them out the arena so they don't get killed. A lot of people just ask you to kill them because it's faster if you kill them. Because they just respawn right away, and if you don't kill the boss, or because a lot of times if they haven't done the damage enough, I'd like run around until the boss would chase me until they get back so they can actually get their um damage percentage. So yeah, oh, let's go. But yeah, obviously I'm pretty sure he was trying to fight that guy to get the heavenly spirit. This game has a crazy running speed, insane running speed. But I have not seen this. It's pretty. I do not know what it does. First time I'm seeing this. Interesting. I have no clue what this does. Does it just get rid of my crystals? I think that's what it does. I think it just gets rid of your crystals. And obviously, this bar is not leaving my screen. But yeah, I have no idea what that does. I'd have to check that. Please leave my screen. Things I hate when this happens. So obviously, give me a second. Okay. I had to leave the game and come back for that screen to go in. I had no idea how to get it right. I have no idea what that is. I sacrificed intermediate crystals to it. I sacrificed about 25 supreme crystals to it. I have no idea what it does. It did not. I'd probably have to check the Trello to find out what it does. Maybe the map will show me what it does. I have no clue what it does. That's pretty interesting. I did not even know it was there. But yeah, do not sacrifice crystals to it, apparently. But yeah, so that's basically like the major things you actually need to know about this game. Sect, right? You can join sect in this game. You join them. Obviously, I made my own because I'm like that. But one of the best sect you can join right now is the Mount Wa sect. I was in it before that we worked. Tried to join it after the we worked, but they were full. There was no space. I'm pretty sure they're still making more divisions. I'm pretty sure they're calling it, which is basically the same sect, but like made by the same people. Just they made just multiple of them, and it's like Mount War One, Mount War Two. So like yeah, they have their own Discord channel. They're really actually helpful. They help a lot. I've got a lot of help from them before the game got reworked. So yeah, you can. I decided to create my own because I actually want to level it up and actually um just do my own thing. Obviously, I like enjoying my game to my own time and not have to worry about things. So that's why I just made my own, right? Um, but yeah, that's basically like so far like the majority of the things that you actually need to know in the game to start playing and actually enjoying it. Have a friend over, and just enjoy it to the best you can. I play other Roblox games. If I have stuff, I'll be dropping it for people. So obviously, you watch my video and I play a random Roblox game and I'm on there, you can always just like um ask me to drop you something, and if I have it, I'll drop it. This is my username right here. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully I was helpful. And hopefully you're my first or 10, 15, 20 subscribers. Thank you very much and peace out.